making this all kinds of fun today.
Sorry about that.
Any questions?
Just one. It's just kind of a math question. I just want to know if it's fictional or a fact.
Math is usually not fiction. Why,
Yeah.
it's math.
And yeah, so I'd just like to be explained, like, how the math works. So I'm pretty good at math.
Want me to get a math professor in here to explain it? Because I'm not a mathematician.
That's what he said.
That he's not a mathematician because he's not, because quite honest, we go to law school, so we don't have to do math, but we have to do math in our job. What's your question?
Just to know if this is fictional or factual.
I don't know what this is.
Would you like me to?
No, what is this, Mr. Keene?
Yeah, I think it's great. The issue, and it's been up with Ms. Anderson, is you had a question about the grams per 100 milliliters.
Dude,
and
that's a scientific question. You can call up the scientists or the lab analysts that do that. I'm not in charge of that. And the legislature makes up the laws. I'm in charge of following and enforcing the laws.
Okay.
So what's your question? You think that you were below the limit, above the limit, beyond the limit, how they came up with the limit?
This, I was not above.
Okay, and that's like a AI chatbot thing, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
maybe it's wrong.
Yeah, it is.
Are we using artificial intelligence?
It's just that I was measured in thousands, and the law goes by hundreds.
We can have a trial if you want.
I am so great to have a trial. I love having trials, especially when the lab analyst comes, and especially when then it completely opens up to the maximum penalties. That's great and fine with me. Is that what you wish to do, and have a lab analyst up here to explain all of the scientific reasoning behind the calculations and behind their testing?
Just take me to jail.
Okay, I think that's his way of saying he's not rushing to press the point, Your Honor.
All right. Did you review the criminal complaint with your attorney? And it has all of those facts that says what happened that day from the officer's perspective and from your perspective, because you said, I only had 1 or 2 beers, which we know isn't factually true.
No, I had 0. I had drinking the night before.
So then you drank a lot more than 1 or 2 beers the night before.
I had a six pack of 16 ounces and a 16 ounce
and yet you blew a .221 allegedly in the criminal complaint.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying is that 221 is thousands, not hundreds.
Oh, Mr. Lamprecht, Mr. Lamprecht. It's .08 in Wisconsin to be legally drunk. And for 1 or 2 beers or a 6-pack or whatever you said the night before, unless you are a chronic alcoholic who drinks all the time, you won't wake up the next morning to blow a .221. It's impossible.
Exactly.
But you did. And we have lab, right, Mr. Renicky?
We have a lab.
What does lab say? Where they tested it with scientific stuff.
I didn't mean to put you in a bad mood.
0.19. You did by starting by being late.
I
Okay,
apologize.
you're not supposed to be late to court. Okay, you're supposed to be here early so you can meet with your attorney. And quite honestly, and it's taken you months and 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 months to do the IDIP program. I gave you yet another chance, and now you're here debating.
I'm just
science.
saying, anytime you put a numeral behind the decimal, like 1 numeral behind the decimal is a tenth. 2 numerals behind the decimal is 100th.
Yep.
3 decimals behind 3 numerals behind the decimal is 1,000th.
Yep, I know math.
Okay, and 1,000th is 10 times less than 100th.
Well, let's cut that off, okay? You blew a .22 with a PBT.
221.
Or .221, okay? So you were .22. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt. No more with that 1, that 1,000th, gone. So you blew a .22. But lab came back and said, guess what? We ran his blood, which is more accurate. And it gave us a better truth of what happened. And it was .19. It's .08 in Wisconsin to be legally intoxicated and operate. So you get it now? You understand now?
No, if there's 3 numerals,
Yeah, I
because
think
if it was point.
Mr. Renicky, I'd love to have a jury trial because it sounds like he doesn't understand the science and he wants to have a lab analyst here. Is that right, Mr. Keene? Is that what I'm hearing? He wants to have a jury trial because we can facilitate that next week.
I'm just saying what math.
I had a
is.
jury trial come up, not next week, the week after. We can get a jury trial. Is that what you want? You want to fight that issue of this extra thousandth in the decimal point?
It's not an extra thousand, though. It's a thousandth or it's not.
Okay, it's a thousandth or it's not.
Yeah.
You want to go to trial over that and have the lab analysts explain it? Because I'm going to tell you, she is far smarter than I am when it comes to science and to explain it to you. Then maybe you'll be able to understand. You won't be able to
Okay,
ask her questions.
How about this? Can I just go to jail and I'll give you this copy?
I don't need the copy.
Okay, and then just, so give me the knowledge because I like math and
Here's
when
what you
thousand-
can do to knowledge. Call up a lab analyst, have them explain it to you. Because that's what happens in a jury trial, and I hear it goes on for
I'm not trying to
hours.
piss you off. Just take me to jail. I'm fine with that. I have the money finally at the last moment. You've been very giving, lenient with me and gave me extensions. You're fair and I'm here and I'll go to jail, get out. I got a job. And
All right.
Fine.
So are you admitting that you at least blew over a 0.08 or at least 0.08, at least blood alcohol content was in your blood at the bare minimum?
I agree that I blew a 0.221 and I agree that my blood alcohol was at 0.190.
Okay. All right.
I agree with those.
And so, and do you agree that you operated or drove a motor vehicle in that state?
I agree to that, yes.
All right, Mr. Keen, may the court use the probable cause section of the criminal complaint to find a factual basis?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone made any threats to you, Mr. Lamprecht? Any promises for you to plead guilty to this charge?